Hello there, everyone. Welcome to the ladder race, the weekly ladder race. Looks like we've got on Restream Capnastics, Ringo Fox, Kaizenton, and V2 Nitro. This is the SMRAT weekly ladder race. So we are following SMRAT 2021 logic. And we are starting. So Kaizenton's already in a huge lead with the Yoshi riding on the Star Trek Enterprise. Great advantage right there. Yeah, as we see the runners go down, we're just going to be checking, some of the normal locations. Looks like everyone gets the moonfall. So, well, I can't. It looked like Kevnastics possibly got it. But we're just going to go down to Morph, check Morph. And yeah, looks like we got the prediction. Which suit will be found? I'm going to wait on that because I'm usually wrong. So maybe I'll pick one right now. I'm just going to pick one right now. I'm going to say Gravity. And everyone will now know that Varia will probably be the first suit found. Finding Morph at Vanilla Morph location. And finding super missiles at Brinstar, that lower Brinstar E-Tank, and power bombs at Alpha Missile. Ooh, and then finding... Okay, so I like this. This is already nice. I like this. You start out with 2 sets of power bombs. I really like that. Allows you to do a couple of extra checks that you normally would not be able to do. I was about to say like Billy Mays. Someone correct me on this. You have 2 power bombs. Do you go to Billy Mays? Now, Kaizenton did not get the second pack of power bombs, so might have been wanting to save that power bomb in order to not go, by not going to Billy Mays. But okay, so now we can fault Kaizenton for not going back for Billy. Oh, he just hates Billy Mays, and we find another pack of power bombs and energy tank. So, I mean, we'll see if that plays out later, because Kaizenton's also finding an E-Tank in the room left of Morph. So, I mean, that's really nice. We'll see how that goes. Kaizenton's gonna go right into Green Bryn. See what the other runners end up doing. If there are no missiles at Old Mother Brain, meme is in play. Why? Now I'm curious. I'm curious. Why would you say if no missiles are at Old Mother Brain, meme route is in play? Because they have supers, so they can still get through unless this doesn't check that. If you have super missiles, to me that seems like you can still get logical access through everything. Supers? Really? Supers are out of logic. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. So this will be interesting to see what happens. Kaizenton is gonna go meme route. And it looks like Ringo Fox might also go meme route. Ah, that's why. Okay. And logical first missiles being at Old Mother Brain. Okay. At Old Mother Brain, yeah. So the deboosting at the very beginning when they got the super missiles, that was out of logic. That's interesting. I did not know that. And we're just getting all sorts of checks. We've got Spo, we've got Wavegate, we've got 230 missiles, and a second 230 missiles. We're just checking all the checks right now. Yeah, 230 would also be logical missiles because the two power bomb packs, I guess 3 power bomb packs that we got were all something that all the runners could have gotten to easily. And now we're going to be checking Bomb Chorizo, which is another set of missiles. So very, very interesting. I did not know that SMRAT was in play if no missiles were found, because I guess, yeah, you would need to no deboosting is in logic. That's very interesting. This is true. Yep. Okay, we're getting turning out to be a somewhat of a healthy seed. Finding a lot of E-tanks early on. Now with SMRAT 2021, is this what kind of difficulty is this on? Is this going to be a medium difficulty then, or what is this assumed to be? So it looks like it's going to be easy difficulty because there's no heck runs for ice or upper Norfair or lower Norfair. This is as low as it can go. Okay. So we're going to be going off of easy then. So for easy suitless, it's not expecting any of it. And nothing else. Okay. I'm going to have to get my mind wrapped around that. Beginner plus IBJ? Okay. Okay. So then if bombs are ever discovered, that would mean something like landing site PBs and Gauntlet is fully unlocked. Finding a lot of super missiles at top of Green Brand. Heck, after all of this ammo pickup, we are not that far away from ammo go mode so soon into the seed. Wow. That was 4 super missile packs. 4 super missile packs and 1 missile pack. I don't have that. I don't have those controls. That might be JG. Excuse me, WJG thing. Oh, well, now I know for sure. Okay, well at this point we're just gonna be seeing everyone check the same checks that everyone else has already done. Yeah, no real surprise major. Actually, really no majors other than Morph Ball. And I can't tell, is that super missile count at 30 right now or 40? Is the highest count 30 or 40 right now? It's 30? Okay. very soon we'll start seeing the divergence occur. Now I did not see, did Kaizenton and Fringo, did they check Mission Impossible right here? Okay, there's a major right there. They did not check that. Mission Impossible being bombs. Mission Impossible. Yeah, right now not too much going on other than that extra major that was found by V2 Nitro. And we'll see what Gymnastics ends up doing if he's going to go back and checks Mission Impossible. So where do you think these runs are going to be doing after this? I mean, there's end up going to Kraid, yeah. Logically, that's probably the next step. I mean, you can check Gauntlet, front of Gauntlet. But if there is a major at landing site PBs, that would end up being pretty big. And another super missile over at Moat. Okay, we are gonna get a front of Gauntlet check by Fringo Fox, and Kaizenton is just gonna go straight down into Red Tower. And ooh, Nitro. Now, is that 92 there? I guess it doesn't matter because Nitro just picked up an E-tank. Ooh, Fringo got grabbed. Careful. That bath right there, it costs you 90 units of energy per second. And find speed. Ooh. And then okay, so now we're getting a good check. So we found charge beam at top of Red Tower. What is that? Usually a power bomb. That's beta missiles, beta PBs. Yeah, okay, so charge at beta. And then Fringo Fox finding speed booster at front of Gauntlet. So we've found a couple of good majors. Not too close, not too far away. And Spazer. Vanilla Spazer. That's amazing. Spazer, of course, being one of the superior beams of the game. Okay, now with what Fringo Fox has, that's gonna go check landing site PBs because that is very accessible with speed. So right now, Kaizenton. Oh, there's Scrappy. Oh, there was something up top. Oh my goodness. So bombs is a way to get up there, but who cares? Because speed is at front of Gauntlet, and speed got the ability to go to landing site PBs. So Fringo is yeah, Fringo's gonna go to wreck ship. There's no reason not to go to wreck ship. You have everything required to beat wreck ship right now. Clear it. You know what? I'm thinking that's just your logical next step. You have 4 E-tanks. You have gravity. You have plenty of ammo. We'll see how this plays out, but Fringo might have a slight lead at this point. But does the Gauntlet account for 15 power bombs? But then again, also, Fringo should have already picked up. Oh wow, that crate fight went by fast. Because there's also regular bombs. That is in logic right now. But Gauntlet only requires screw. Okay. Is that how the original game is supposed to go? And Gymnastics getting the crate quick kill as well. Interesting. Interesting. That's the setup of having to go through Gauntlet. I did not. Maybe that's just the logic on this one. And Kaizentin not getting the crate quick kill, and seems to not be too happy at crate because of it. And in the meantime, we are also getting a Phantom fight. So then if speed is at Gauntlet, and Gauntlet, logical access for Gauntlet is screw attack, that would mean screw attack is probably down here in Upper Norfair, because, or do you, well no, this doesn't, I can't remember if you said if this has gravity jumps, which I don't think you said it does not. Yeah, no gravity jumps. So then that would mean screw attack is probably somewhere in Upper Norfair. Ah, you're right. You can backdoor wreck ship with... Well, gravity was found up top. Okay, then yes. Okay, I'm following it. So then screw attack could also potentially be in West Meridia. Exactly. It could be in one of the Meridia. Well, it could be in West Meridia or the Sandpits in East Meridia, I think. And looks like we're getting all of our Upper Norfair checks done. And V2 Nitro finished doing all those checks, immediately starts going up. Probably will check eventually Gauntlet and that landing site PBs. So in other words, the true logic of the seed seems to be very, very complicated of tracking them up. Is what it sounds like. Yeah, it very well might be. We've only got a few more checks. Did not check the ocean, though. Sky missiles ends up being another set of power bombs. Ooh, finds an E-tank. Fringo will pick up that E-tank. Gymnastics just finishing up. I think this is the last of his upper Norfair checks without having to do any kind of heck runs. Yeah, other than the ice heck run that he did. And there is ice. Okay, so we found Ice Beam. Vanilla ice. French vanilla ice. Gymnastics damaging down to do a crystal flash, but then realizes he does not have enough missile. And unfortunately is very, very close to dying. Okay. Gotta be careful, because I think some of these enemies will kill him in one hit. Probably will do what he can to get back there, because you don't want to give up that ice beam, but we'll see. And we're seeing a Yoshi crystal flash. Nice. Uh-oh. Kaizentin having to climb back up to get that ice beam. Gets it. And uh-oh. Gotta be careful with uses the enemy. Oh, that was nicely done. Nicely done. Okay, yep, so Fringo finding just a bunch of missiles over here. And finds an E-tank. Yep, so wreck ship, like you said, wreck ship didn't have anything. Yep, we're gonna be on our way to Meridia. Nitro doing the infinite bomb jump up to landing site power bombs. We'll be finding that gravity. Gymnastics, after doing a crystal flash, gets the ammo or gets the energy needed to go back and pick up this ice beam. Okay, and then Fringo gonna be picking up his charge beam now. Gonna be very happy to find that. And looks like Nitro will be going through to wreck ship. Are we gonna get a CWJ? Nope. Okay, wasn't quite there. But we do get a gravity jump. Nice jump. Okay, I'm a little curious as to where is Kaizentin doesn't have speed yet. So is Kaizentin gonna go back and do some extra checks that was left behind? We'll find out. That's right. Kaizentin did not check this. Probably remembered. And is now going back. We'll find those morph ball bombs. And I missed it, but we got a little bit of a high five between Fringo and Gymnastics. over at the Red Tower. Okay, Fringo skipping the Spazer check. That's interesting. I mean, it's only going to be Spazer, but still interesting to skip that check. Then Kysington going back. Oh, Kysington might be going back to Billy Mays. Ooh, needs to be careful. One hit. Okay, okay. Makes it through. That was dangerous. And right now we're getting a Phantoon fight on Nitro. Yeah, still dangerous because of spikes and boulder, so I guess, yeah, that's a good... Okay, he has bombs now. He can make this. Okay, I was worried for a second Kaizenton was going to soft lock or something. He's got bombs. He's fine. And there's power bombs right here, so he's double fine. And gets an energy tank, so no worries about energy at that point. Yeah. Yeah. That first one, it's getting there is not a terrible thing, but it's the escape where that first boulder, you have to, do that little bit of delay, or you have to go through really fast. That first boulder on the escape is what would normally get me. Okay, so Fringo finishing off his second boss. Almost same time. Looks like, oh, V2 Nitro, Enraged Phantoon. Looks like he might have one missile left. Yeah, one missile. One missile. And Kevnastics. Looks like we're going to be getting a gauntlet check out of Kevnastics. So he'll find speed there, and I would only assume Kevnastics goes to check landing site PBs, and we'll find gravity there then as well. And also a Billy Mays. Okay, Fringo in Meridia, West Meridia. We're going to be getting our first checks here. Reserve, and another pack of super missiles. Gonna go pick them up. Nope, does not want to pick them up. And Fringo skips Mama Turtle as well. And skips, what's that up there? Construction site? You still think it's left Sandpit? I guess we will find out. Okay, getting our aqueduct checks in. Construction site is Blue Bin. What is that that room on top of West Meridia, top right of West Meridia, where you go down and there's the two items? Beach? Okay, beach. Beach and watering hole. Okay. And Fringo Fox not going down to either sand pit. And yep, Gymnastics ends up getting gravity. I think Gymnastics was the last one. Yep, but not by much. Gymnastics was the last one to pick up gravity. And Kaizenton on his way on picking up his speed. So I'm a little curious as to if Fringo's going to be going back and checking all these items spots that he's been skipping. I mean, it's been working out so far, but I mean, we'll see. Oh, okay, so I should say in the restream. In the restream from these 4 that we can see right here. I should mention that. These are just 4 of the runners that are doing this right now. There are 2 or 3 others that are doing the same race but off stream. 2 more. 6 total, 2 more off stream. And I do not have theirs pulled up, so I don't know what's going on with them. Ah, this is his first race. Okay. And Nitro checking Mama Turtle. I didn't see what was actually up top. Yeah, I just double checked on him. Yeah, he's him. Yep, there we go. Yep. And while I was checking, great, Dragon's already left behind the super missile. So Fringo is now 3 bosses down. I want to say, wasn't one of the other Nitro or Kaizenton? Didn't one of them already take out Phantoon? I want to say one of them took out Phantoon. I think it was Nitro that has already taken out Phantoon. And Gymnastics is currently on his Phantoon fight. So Fringo has not yet gone down to Upper Norfair, I believe, because he was the first one to go up and just decided to go into Wreck Ship. So he might be banking on all of the checks that are available down in Upper Norfair. No, maybe he is going to check the sand pits. Because at this point, it's both sand pits, beach, watering hole, Mama Turtle, which we know that Mama Turtle actually didn't have it. And Gymnastics getting his Phantoon killed. Good job. Yeah, Plasma's not in logic, because you need an escape for Plasma. Also, you need a way of killing those pirates. So Plasma, no, Plasma's not in logic at all. High Jump was in the spooky hallway of sorts in Wreck Ship. Spooky corridor, that's what it's called. Wave Beam. That's a nice little find. Spooky missiles. And it looks like we did get our watering hole check. I didn't see what the other item was. Or I think they were just on Kaizen's side. Were they both missiles? And does that also mean beach has also been checked? Because I was not paying attention to that one. I was paying attention to what was going on in the sandpit. Beach was also supers. Man, that's a lot of supers in this thing. So with that, then, does that put Crocomire in logical or in logic? It's technically is it? I mean, it's kind of a heck run. Not without Varia. Okay, not without Varia. And Gymnastics finding grapple beams. Interesting. Thinking what you could do with that. Shack Tool is not in logic still. X-ray, yeah. X-ray. That puts X-ray in logic, yep. And it looks like we are going to get that right sandpit check. So Nitro going down the right sandpit, power bombs, and this could be a big one. Oh, just super missiles. Huh. So does that mean X-ray might have Aria? Yes, Crane's playing. Crane is not on the restream. So almost certainly, Varia is at X-ray. Okay. Or Screw Attack, which will allow you to go get speed and then maybe Waterway? Is that what you're thinking? You go find Screw Attack at X-ray, you use that to get speed at Gauntlet, and then maybe use speed to get Waterway. That's mean. That's a mean, nasty seed. But you'd have to do a short charge to get out of Plasma. No, you can infinite bomb jump. Ooh, you can infinite bomb jump. So yeah, I guess we'll see. Yeah, Frango's gonna pick up that E-Tank. Ooh. Nitro is going to Crystal Flash. But has to get the setup. Has to position himself perfectly to start a Crystal Flash. Doesn't, but you have Ice Beam. Maybe doesn't know the Ice Beam setup. He might not have ice? Okay. I guess that would be the only reason why I would wonder why he doesn't do that. So yeah, he probably just doesn't have ice. Yeah. No worries. No worries. So Gymnastics almost done with this wrecked ship. And depending on what is found at X-ray, which might be, hopefully that is where he's going to go after checking the ship. But I guess we'll find out. Now it looks like Nitro is going to go back and try again to get that Crystal Flash clip. Is Fringo going lower in warfare? A suitless lower in warfare? It looks like it. Has... I can't tell how many. Is that 30 power bombs? So... But is limited by missiles. So has 2 Crystal Flash for it. Has plenty of supers. So, yeah. Okay, we're going to see a suitless lower in warfare. Yep, 30 power bombs is 2 Crystal Flash. Oh yeah, because it takes 1 power bomb to do it. Yep, you're right. Yep, so we'll see what happens with that. If X-Ray ends up being Varia, well, does lower Norfair, the pillars that you have to go through with this logic, does it expect you to be able to use power bombs to get through all of that? So he's probably going to Crystal Flash right here, isn't he? Oh, he's got to use up his reserves. Uh-oh. There, okay. Whew! That was close. Horizontal shining sparks aren't logical. That's interesting that they're not. Okay, it looks like Gymnastics is heading towards Waterway now. Having a little bit of trouble on this gate glitch right here. Gets through it. Okay. And Nitro is now onto his Dragon Pipe. Man, Fringo is just doing great movements right now. Checking Firefly, maybe hoping for a tank, I would assume. And Waterway ends up being another reserve tank. Okay. So I think that's all 4 reserve tanks, though. Okay, so Fringo needs to be very careful in this next room, because you got the 3 key hunters that will just do a ton of damage. And gets around 2 of them, gets around all 3. Okay, we'll take the save. And Nitro already taking care of his Phantom. Dragon, excuse me, Dragon. And is rewarded with super missiles, but he's got 75, so... Gymnastics, oh, probably going down, hopefully going down for the energy refill, and then going up for the X-ray check. No, not going up for the X-ray check. Interesting. Just gonna keep on going. Okay. And wanting to do Meridia checks. Okay. Ringo taking care of the two pirates, and Kaizentin looks like Kaizentin's going to be doing a Shack Tool check and trying to get the what's this thing called? The one Kupo? No. It's the ice clip. What's this creature called? This worm thingy. Puyo. Yeah, Puyo. Then Fringo trying to stock up on some health before going into that Ridley fight. Only has 10 power bombs left. Okay. Needing missiles. Ooh. Doesn't have enough missiles to do another Crystal Flash. I don't think anything down here drops missiles, do they? Bug should drop just regular missiles. But are you going to get them to drop missiles when you obviously need energy? You don't have the missiles. And unfortunately takes a death. Did we find plasma somewhere? I did not see. If we found plasma, I don't know where it was. Or was plasma checked? That I'm not sure. Because Nitro did get his Dragon kill, and he was in the area, but yeah, I don't think he ended up actually checking plasma. So Fringo trying to go back already did a Crystal Flash. And hey, we had a Shack Tool. Varia's at Shack Tool! Oh, man! So, what would that even mean then? Because you'd have to have Space Jump. Oh, Space Jump at Plasma? Or at X-Ray? Yeah. So Space Jump... Well, no, because we also need speed. So, Screw Attack is probably at X-Ray. Or Screw Attack. Screw Attack is at X-Ray. That would have allowed you to go get speed at Gauntlet, which also would have allowed you to get Space Jump at Plasma. Oh man. Can you do an IVJ? Well, that'd be really cool. So you could do an IVJ on sand. You'd have to jump and get it. So it is possible. It's not easy. So yeah, so that means Kaizentin is our first player in Go mode. Also has, well, on the restream. First player on Go mode and restream. Yeah, unfortunate for Fringo. Fringo bet on being able to come down here to Lower Norfair and be able to get all this taken care of without walking right up it. Those missiles, you need 6 more missiles right now. And he is just not finding those extra missiles for a Crystal Flash. Man, if that's the case, if that truly is the route, and 6 PBs, you're right. I keep forgetting you need also PBs. You need at least 11 PBs to do a Crystal Flash. But those aren't as hard to get with the enemies in the next room. Got a missile pickup from right there, I think. Yeah, the power bombs aren't hard to pick up here. You're just gonna, okay, we're doing this off of basically 5 tanks of energy, 31 super missiles. Gonna try and speed run through this and hopefully pick something up. I think Fringo is hoping that this ends up being a energy tank after the Kraid or the Ridley fight. Yep, missed one too many supers. We'll see. Fringo may have to decide to choose to just go back up. But you're so far deep into Lower Norfair. Do you just keep on trying? Do you keep on going? Going back up would be a huge time loss. Nitro, I think Nitro ended up going back up to Wreck Ship to do these extra checks that he went over or skipped over the first time. So yes, understandably so. Nitro's a little upset at that right there. Kind of curious how upset Nitro will be because Nitro has not yet checked Gauntlet. So I'm curious if he's going to check Gauntlet. Nope, Nitro is still not checking Gauntlet. Possibly we'll check X-Ray though. Gymnastics, after checking left sandpit, decides to go back and check right sandpit because getting that wave beam from left, I think. Or did he reset? He might have reset. Yeah, he reset. No. Yeah, he reset. He doesn't have wave beam. Okay, Pringo Fox back at the Ridley fight. You're right. Space could be at Climb Supers because we have Ice Beam and we have Speed and we have Power Bombs. So very well could be there as well. It can't. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, Space Jump is here. Are you sure we need Screw Attack in order to... You need Screw Attack, so is Screw Attack at Plasma? No, because you need Speed to get to Plasma. Screw could be at Norfair. I guess we haven't checked Norfair Reserve. Gymnastics, finding his Varia suits. Screw Attack could be a vanilla, but how could it be a? How could Screw Attack be a vanilla Screw Attack? You would need Varia to get. Oh, yeah, we have access to it now. You're right. You're right. So yes, at this point, Screw Attack could be vanilla. You're right. You're right. Alright, so Fringo just trying to get an upper Norfair escape. This is going to be very close. Okay, with 52 energy units remaining. Oh. We'll be just okay getting out of here. And looks like we're getting our third Shack Tool check. Man, that means Screw Attack probably is in lower north, isn't it? With the amount of checks that were left down there. I guess we'll find out at the credits when we see them eventually. And Fringo getting an energy refill. Possibly. Are we going to check Croc or are we going to go Croc escape? No, we're checking Croc. Which I guess this could also hold Screw Attack, couldn't it? And it looks like Kaizenten's just trying to get enough super missiles to fight Ridley. Okay, has 31 supers. Gonna go do his Ridley fight. Croc, behind Croc's just regular missiles. And Kaizenten running out of super missiles is going to have to do almost full beam combo of plasma, not plasma, Spazer, wave, and missile charge against Ridley. And it looks like he got the kill. Yep. And I actually did not see what was behind Ridley. I don't think it was Screw Attack. Yeah, Nitro got Varia. Yep. So right now, Fringo's the only one on the restream without Varia. And we'll continue to dig through Croc, maybe looking for more missiles, maybe looking, I think, just looking for anything at this point. Spring Ball! Yeah, Fringo was very, very ahead and is now last. it looks like we're gonna get Upper Norfair reserves checked. Not gonna dig through the rest of it. Just wanting to do that one check. Okay. Screw attack, being at Croc. Okay. So, Fringo now finding that screw attack. Knowing that, okay, he had to come down here in order to get it to go up and get speed. Not sure what he'll do with all that. He might, again, just be looking for more missiles in order to do crystal flashes at this point. Mm-hmm. And Three Musketeers giving Kaizensen a difficult time. Okay. Gets through Three Musketeers. Yes, although Fringo has to go. Obviously, excuse me. Obviously, Fringo has to go back down into Lower Norfair. And we are seeing Gymnastics with his quick fight. Has plenty of supers. Shouldn't be a difficult. Has plenty of energy. Seems to be doing a good job controlling Ridley's movements. Was that it? It was. Okay. Gymnastics pulling off a very nice Ridley fight there. Crane Up hasn't found Varia yet. You know if Crane Up found any of the other items needed? Space Jump, Grapple. And Sun is completely suitless. So Sun has not yet gone up to check landing site PVs. So unfortunately, Fringo going back and just having to do a couple of these other checks that he ended up skipping before. He's going to he's going to the wave location. Okay. I did not know you could pseudo charge, pseudo screw attack into those boulders. I never tried. I had no idea that was a thing. Oh, be careful, Gymnastics. Okay, gets through them. Oh, that's right. Kaizensen still has Phantoon. So right now, Gymnastics has all boss is defeated. And I'm curious between Gymnastics and Kaizenten, which one is going to reach Mother Brain first? It's all going to depend on how fast Kaizenten can get this kill. And Fringo, all the way back at Raid, looks like farming super missiles. That's what it looks like. And Nitro just getting enough super missiles in order to perform that Ridley fight. Okay, so Fringo might still just go back down and perform a suitless upper or lower north air. Might be at this point. I'd have no idea. It's the routing in this has been pretty crazy if you were to follow it logically. And was that it for Nitro? Nope, Nitro looks like Nitro missed a few super missiles. There we go. And Fringo is now stocking up on power. Nope. That's all the power bombs. Okay. So Gymnastics looks to be in first right now in the restream. And we'll take note as to what time Gymnastics gets into Turian. So it's going to be 1 hour, 8 minutes? 1 hour, 8 minutes. And Sun has gravity. Okay, so Sun finally went up and to check gravity. Check landing site PVs. So 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 56 seconds. Gymnastics is when Gymnastics got in there. And Kaizenten looks to be the second one that will eventually get in. And Gymnastics, with having those, with that ice beam, it's going to be going through these Metroid rooms pretty quick. Man, yeah, I did not know you could pseudo-charge your way through those boulders. So probably. Look, I get the tracking errors. My tracker, I'm happy if my tracker works half the time. Some days it works 100%, some days it works not at all. But hey, I guess it works for the most part. It looks like Gymnastics is going to try baby skip. Doesn't have wave beam and gets caught. Okay. And it looks like Nitro finished off his Ridley fight, got through Ridley escape, and now on his way to Turian. interesting with what Fringo's doing, probably checking those sand pits now. Again, going back and checking everything that had been skipped before. And unfortunately, we know without ice or grapple, I mean, can you crystal flash your way into Shack Tool? That might not even be on his mind though. See, one of those individuals that will play the really hard C. Oh man, I completely forgot to keep track of when Kaiserton entered Turian. I did not track that at all. Oh, he'll play seeds logically. Aha, interesting. Gymnastics already getting into Mother Brain 2. Should have plenty of ammo. If not, still has that charge beam. Looks like he'll have to do a couple charge shots. I'm curious, is Gymnastics gonna go for... Nope, not gonna do stand up. Gonna damage down. Does so. Okay. No? Plasma makes that much of a difference, right? Yeah. Nitro getting into criteria, but again on his way to Mother Brain Gymnastics. About to enter Mother Brain 3 and Kaizen. About to face off Mother Brain 1. Looks like Fringo did stock up on quite a bit of ammo. Looks like Fringo can now do 3 crystal flashes. And we'll see if that ends up being enough. Gymnastics already on Mother Brain 3. Just going through it. Already done. Okay, Gymnastics on his way to escape. So very interesting seed. For being beginner and very easy, this had a lot of going back and forth. And uh-oh. Oh no, is he going? Okay, so Kaizenton is doing standard glitch. So I guess we'll see what happens from that. Gymnastics well on his way out. Nitro, this in his second Metro room, doesn't have ice, so it's gonna have to use power bombs to clear everything out. Oh no! Oh no! Did we? Are we soft lock? Okay, so gymnastics first off, gymnastics GG. Gymnastics finishes off with a time of 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 6 seconds. So GG gymnastics. Kaizentin forfeits from the race, and it looks like he's soft locked. So that is an interesting soft lock. What happened there? Is this the? And looks like we're joined by Kaizentin.
Yep.
GG. It's soft.
Yeah. Gotta be careful with that soft lock. I was on the ground at the wrong frame.
Yeah, so then is that baby Metroid right there just stuck there and not able to be damaged?
Yep.
That is
Mother Brain cannot hit it in that position, so...
Ah, man. Well, anyways, regardless of that, GG.
Yeah, I felt pretty good after I found Varia at Shack Tool. Good sign for me.
So about that, how'd you like finding it? I mean, so you weren't the only one that was having problems, taking a while to try and find Varia. So how did you feel once you found it over at Shack Tool?
I felt like that was the only way that I could be close to second. Like, usually if Varia's not at Shack Tool, I'll place fairly far behind.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'm slower execution.
Gotcha. Yeah, it was quite a race. Fringo was actually first for quite a bit of it, and then Fringo's trying to go down. In fact, Fringo's trying right now to do another attempt at a suitless Lord Norfair. So not having Varia, and yeah, you both of you guys ended up finding Varia over at Shack Tool, and I think Kevnastics was just the first one to find it. And speaking of which, we have Kevnastics here, so GG.
Thank you. I don't know how in the heck I pulled that one off. I mean, what happened to Kai? Why'd you forfeit?
Soft lock. Soft lock while doing a
stand-up glitch.
Yeah.
If I'd had 2 more energy tanks, I would have survived that, because Mother Brain would have stepped forward before I was full on energy.
So wow. So how close was it? Because I just finished. So you forfeited like. Dang, that was close.
It was about a minute and a half between you guys.
Who was ahead?
You were. Kevnastics, you were.
Yeah, you were ahead. I hit forfeit a few seconds after I soft locked.
Dang. Yeah, I saw the forfeit come in. I couldn't remember if it was while I was on the escape or if it was when I had already finished, but... Well, heck, this seed was stupid. I was punching myself the whole time for going down instead of going... I had a feeling this was going to be a wreck ship first kind of seed. And then I got this weird feeling in my head after I full cleared wreck ship. I'm like, I'm not going to get anything good here. After I full cleared wreck ship, I got this weird feeling like, I bet Varia is going to be at Climb Supers or something stupid like that. So I took a gamble at Red Tower coming back down. I said, I'll take a save here. I'll go to Meridia, but I'm going to check either Climb Supers or Waterway first. So I decided I was closer to Climb Supers. I'm sorry, I was closer to Waterway, so I did that. And I'm like, all right, well, that's not there, so I'm just going to be banking on Varia. You know, and of course, the whole time I'm like, let Varia be Aqueduct, let Varia be at Batoon, let Varia be at Space Jump. I'm like, you son of a gun, this is not going to be anywhere fun. I knew it was going to be at Shack Tool. When I had the grapple beam, I should have just known.
Yeah, so this was a very, I think we just had the logic posted, very convoluted seed. So you go from Morph to Bombs, which was at Mission Impossible, then Gravity at Landing Site PBs, Grapple at Wreck Ship E-Tank, but you had to go to it through the Forgotten Highway. That's how it was logically supposed to be accessed. And then Space at X-Ray, Varia at Shax, at Indiana Jones, and then finally going all the way back up to Speed at Gauntlet.
So can I tell you how angry I am that one thing, so earlier today I lost the race because I blew like 15 supers and I could not get in the wave gate. And that had the gravity suit. I would have crushed that seed if I got it. This seed, I didn't even try. I got wave gate first try, and it was a reserve tank. I was so mad. I was so mad. I miss anytime I miss or skip something, it always burns me no matter what. And every time I check something, it's never anything good.
Oh man, I felt burned going meme route this time and getting nothing for going meme route.
I mean, I think meme route would have been great if you followed it right to wreck ship. But I think that's kind of what you had to do. You had to go all the way up, go to gauntlet, go to wreck ship.
Mm-hmm. And
well, the only way to get into wreck ship after meme route was the CWJ.
Well, no, you could have gotten speed, right? Where was speed?
So
you could have gone to gauntlet.
Oh yeah, speed was there at gauntlet.
It just wasn't logically in access.
Yeah, I checked speed late after I got bombs.
But if you had gone, if I had gone meme route, I think you would have gotten enough power bombs. Maybe not. Maybe you would not have gotten enough power bombs to make you want to go gauntlet at that point. I don't know. This was definitely a seed that favored wreck ship first, and I'm just like, the whole time I'm going down, I'm like, this sucks. This is dumb. I'm not going to have enough stuff. Like, because I'm thinking wreck ship logically is 6 tanks, I think, without a suit. And I didn't know speed was at gauntlet at that point. I don't know. It wasn't really that bad of a seed. It's just like, just one of those seeds that takes longer than it should have. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I hope the other races are handling all right. And a win feels good. I mean, I feel good. I'm not going to lie. I didn't feel good until I was done.
Yeah, with this, Fantoon is 12 B teams if you're going to go suitless. But
12?
Just with what we have, what the setup was, the SMRAT 2021, chat saying that 12 tanks is what you would need if you're suitless, or 8 with spur charge.
Seriously? I thought I could have swore it was 6. Maybe I might just be thinking of season races.
That could be, yeah. But yeah, with the meme route, I think that would have been enough. I think you had at least 2 power bombs through that route to go to gauntlet to get speed, which would have given you access to wreck ship. But yeah, wreck ship ended up being a bust. There was the only thing at wreck ship was that grapple. So,
I didn't
need grapple. Oh, nice.
I was so mad when I got through it. I mean, I got the grapple. I was like, well, I guess I'll pick this up. I was going to use it at Dragon, and then I just ended up speed killing him. Or speed killing her. I don't know. It's just, I kind of want to watch this one back and see what I have a feeling everybody did like the same thing.
Well, so Fringo, actually, Fringo was ahead for almost the entirety of the seed. A huge lead through a good portion of it. But Fringo decided to go down to Laura Norfair suitless.
Really?
And ended up not having enough missiles in order to maintain Crystal Flash capability during the Wrigley fight. So after doing that, went back up, ran through a bunch of stuff, still didn't get Maria. Just increased ammo count, and is now on his way to Mother Brain. So yeah, Fringo never picked up Varia, and because of that, ended up putting him behind.
I gotta say, like, I mean, that really sucks, but in an SMRAT seed, I am never doing suitless lower Norfair. It's always faster to just find Varia suit. Like,
Yeah,
there's a lot of other logics I will do suitless lower Norfair, but like, unless I have like 60 missiles, 60 supers, 30 power bombs, there's like no way in SMRAT I'm going down there.
Yeah, in his case, he had
even if you
20
have
missiles.
that, it's slower. You know,
Usually,
I think even in season races, it'd still be slower to do suitless lower Norfair.
it's almost never worth doing suitless lower Norfair. I've only had a handful of seeds, and usually they're area seeds where you can backdoor it. When you can backdoor it, like in an area seed, it's generally a really good play, but on a vanilla map, you're right. It's generally the worst way to go.
And we have V2 Nitro here with us. So, GG.
Hello, GG.
GG, Nitro.
Yeah, GG. That was a rough one for sure.
Yeah, I had a feeling that it was going to be a smart play to go to wreck ship first. How late did you find Varia?
Basically,
Was I near last location?
It was pretty much last location.
Heck,
I think I checked pretty much every other location I could. I think the only spot I just never checked was like front of Gauntlet, but no, I had to. I had
front
to
of
go,
Gauntlet was speed.
Oh, well, yeah, that would have helped.
That would have helped out a bunch. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That sucks.
the list of mistakes I made in that scene is too long, but it's okay.
But hey, nice crystal flash. You did get the crystal flash clip.
Oh, yeah,
going
thank
into
you.
Dragon.
Oh, GG. I got Ice Beam was in Crumble Shaft, I think.
Yes, it was. Ice Beam was over in Crumble Shaft, which was technically locked behind Varian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. The only location I didn't check that I could have was Climb Supers, which I guess it just said had Plasma Beam.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one too.
So you CF clipped into Botchwood?
I did, yeah. And
Nice.
That was before. So I went to Rex. I actually did. So I went down first, got nothing. So did Rex Ship, but killed Fantoon. But then I noped out of Rex Ship, and so I didn't get grapple or whatever else was there. I think it was just grapple you needed. And then I went and did all of Meridia, did CF clip, continued to get nothing, and then I made a. I was just not thinking. So I was gonna check plasma, but then I realized on the way that I didn't have a good way of actually checking plasma. Even though I did, I had charge, but I forgot about that at the time too. And then
what? I was gonna say I forgot I had charge beam too. I was thinking that I would have to do speed strats to kill the pirates, and then in my brain I'm like, this is SMRAT. There's no way that's in logic. Varia has to be someplace else.
In my mind, I was just hoping it was like the stuff you need for Botwoon or Plasma or whatever in Rex Ship that I just skipped. And I was just gonna hopefully find Varia in Meridia, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That's why I took the Ice Beam and went and did Ice Clip to Shack Tool. Took me like 5 minutes though.
How in the heck do you do this? So I spent last night I was trying to do Ice Clip. I spent 10 minutes trying to do Ice Clip, and then I said, forget it.
I hate
Ice
Clip. It's so terrible.
I do it very badly.
Jeez, I would rather... So I can suitless CF Clip into Batoon. It's not even that hard. I cannot Ice Clip to save my life. It just drives me nuts. I don't know how people do it. That's why I
do suitless CF Clip. Do suitless CF Clip to Shack Tool.
That's true.
There's your way around Ice Clip.
Is that possible?
Somebody told me it was last night.
It's
I
the
couldn't figure
same
it out.
setup, yeah.
There's scrumbles on the left side, so you do it exactly the same as you would to go to Botwoon, just on the left instead of the right.
Ah, okay.
Interesting.
I'm going to have to remember that.
I would probably sooner do that than try to Ice Clip without X-Ray.
Yeah,
it's so bad. I was thinking, if this video damages me down enough, I'll just CF Clip.
That's true, yeah. That's good.
Do we have Crane here? I think Crane's in the green room. Crane finished third.
Yeah, Crane. And speaking of which, we have Crane here.
GG Crane.
Oh, thanks guys. GG LT. That was a fun seed.
You could say that.
I played it super conservative though, so I ended up face planting into way too many minors, and it went well though.
Crane, I think this is the first time. Is this the first time I've gotten to race you?
Yeah.
All right, brother. I love it.
Yeah, appreciate it. Good times.
Heck yeah. Actually, I'm really glad that I had a chance to join the weeklies because I can't even remember the last time I did. So thanks for everybody putting these on. I'm gonna. That kind of takes the sting off of my last race. But what route did you go, Crane?
Everywhere. I went down first. I went into North Fair, and I cleared Business Center, and I'm like, okay, I know hell runs aren't logic in these, so I turned around, went back up to the ship. So it went fairly well. I did check Plasma before going to Shack Tool, looking for Varia, but I ended up never going to the pits, so saved a little bit of time there.
Yeah, one of the pits had Wave Beam, the other just had garbage.
Yeah, I had like, by the time I went down to Norfair, I was pretty secure go mode ammo. I think I had like 70 something missiles, 75 supers. So I wasn't too worried about the beams. I did know where ice was though. I'd scouted the crumble shaft, but I was really low on health and I didn't want to die getting out of there.
I think I ended up trying to CF to get more energy, and I didn't have enough missiles. I had to go all the way down to the business center again, farm missiles. Then I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just grab ice while I'm here.
Yeah. I thought about it. I thought about popping back into the room with the Skigas and Crystal Flash and going back and getting it, but I'm like, I know it's there. I can come back and get it later. It's a lot easier to come back with both suits and space jump.
Yeah, I think after Lower Norfair probably would have been a better time to get that. Where did you get space jump? I didn't happen to find it.
Honestly, I can't remember off the top of my head.
It was X-ray.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was convenient.
The seed wanted you to get grapple and wreck ship. Then
that's right.
Space at X-ray. That for Shack Tool.
Right.
Yeah, this seat did want a lot of stupid stuff done. Thank you, SMRAT, for stupid stuff.
Yep, yeah. And then also we got Farmer here. Don't want to leave Farmer out. Farmer has joined us, so GG Farmer.
Yeah. GG.
So if you're curious, Varia was over at Shack Tool, and then just as said before, Grapple is at Wreck Ship, and then Space Jump is over at X-Ray.
Yep. No, I figured that out, and I was like, oh man, I'm searching Upper Norfair again, and it's in Shack Tool. Because I had one item that I missed in Upper Norfair, but I was like, nope, that's not it. Crap. I feel like I checked every other spot.
It's a highly unfortunate location for Varia. Eden 8 would have appreciated that, though.
SMRAT has Varia at Shack Tool, like, so often it's ludicrous. Like, as soon as I get Grapple Beam, that's one of the first places I want to go. Can I get to Meridia? Because that's where this sucker is going to be.
Right. It's like high jump boots at GT Missile and Hardway Seeds.
Oh, yeah. I haven't played enough of those.
I did like 3 Hardway Seeds in a row where it was high jump at GT Missile and you got a hell run through there to get it. It was a lot of fun. So after that, I started playing Hardway.
That's why you don't play Hardway on the vanilla map. You gotta play Area Rando if you're playing Hardway.
Right.
Because on the vanilla map, you're going to get bootless, suitless dive.
Yeah.
Every time.
I feel like you're a glutton for punishment, Kai.
Yeah. I think we all are. I mean, you kind of gotta be to play this game.
I'm just mad that the last race, the one we had at noon or 11 or whenever the heck it was, that I did a bootless lava dive and I finished last place. It just made me want to bang my head against the wall. Like, when you get a strat like that, you want it to mean something. So,
well, I mean, you get brownie points for it.
Right. So I feel a little bit better that this seed went okay for me, even though I don't know about y'all, but the whole time I was playing this thing, I'm like, all right, I'm losing. This check made me lose. This check made me lose. This check put me in 4th.
Yeah. That's the way I felt. Especially when I found bombs so late. So I went all the way down Red Tower, fought Kraid, collected high jump and ice locations, and then went up and checked Mission Impossible to get bombs. Like,
yeah. Well, I knew I played it really conservative, so I didn't expect to be the first finisher. I've treated it like a hundo run, basically.
Honestly, that's how I treat all SMRAT seeds up until, like, Red Tower, and you have the choice,
Yeah.
And just real quick, we have our final runner finishing. Fringo Fox finishes the race at 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 55 seconds.
GG Fringo. Sorry that Lower Norfair play didn't work out for you.
And yeah, Fringo will be skipping interview due to mic issues. But yeah, so great race all around. It was a doozy one. It was a very complicated one, needlessly complicated one.
It's a good way to put it, needlessly complicated.
But okay, well, thank you guys. Thank everyone for the run. Thanks everyone for watching. And if you haven't followed everyone yet, you should give everyone a follow. Thank you for the tracking, Octurus, and thank you for setting up the game, WJG. Runners, do you have any other last thoughts, comments?
I love you all. Thank you for running. Thank you for watching. Thanks for everybody who put this together.
Yeah. Same sentiments here.
Yep, likewise.
Yep.
Okay, then. Well, then, again, everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. And see you next mission. Have a great weekend.
Yep. Thanks.